Hey, welcome to the second edition of Bobcat Bulletin. I'm Carter Boardwell.
And I'm Razak Anwashan. Today we have stories about Bobcat baseball and softball teams and other sports stories around campus. But this week we'll be bringing you the latest on everything sports and physical activity around Texas State, starting off with the bright future of our Bobcat softball squad.
The Texas State softball team sits at 6-5 and looks to find a rhythm as they head into this weekend's doubleheader versus Loyola and North Dakota. The softball team shows a good mix of experience with 6 seniors and 6 freshmen. The team is led by a standout sophomore, Sarah Vandeford, in batting. On the mound, the team was dangerous last season, allowing a Sun Belt Conference low 2.0 ERA per game. Ace Jessica Mullins lead the team as a returning player. Go Cats!
Bobcat baseball is also in action. The battle for state supremacy starts Tuesday as the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns come into San Marcos to take on the Texas State baseball team. The Bobcats are coming off a series sweep of Ohio State and look to add to its resume with a 2-game midweek series versus the Longhorns. The games will start on Tuesday at 6 p.m. and end on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m.
But in other news, the campus rec is finally back alive and bubbling after suffering a major decrease in popularity and accessibility due to the recent global pandemic. I know that many of our viewers will be happy to know that after our recent visits to the recreational center, we were met with not only a packed weightlifting floor and rock climbing wall, but also the return of basketball at the campus rec. After speaking with some core goers, we're glad to hear that rec life is not only back, but thriving and as fun as ever.
Looking for a way to pick up some quick cash? Next up, we'll head over to the natatorium with Brendan and graduate assistant Emily Weeks to give you more information about their hiring process.
Hi, I'm Emily Weeks. I'm the graduate assistant for aquatics and safety at the campus recreation at Texas State University. Well, since we're hiring for lifeguards, water safety instructors, and lifeguard instructors, for lifeguards, we like to typically see if they've had any previous experience as lifeguards or if they just have drive in wanting to be involved in aquatics, whether it's being a part of a collaborative team or being around water and helping keep patrons safe. And as for water safety instructors or swim instructors, as most people call them, we look for just past experience. And then we have a prerequisite swim for our lifeguards, where they have to swim a continuous 300 at their own pace. They have to do a brick dive, and then they also do 2-minute tread. And then from there, we proceed to the interview.
All right, guys, after the break, we have Melina and Luis here to give you the scoop on campus life.
Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.
Eat 'em up, Cats.
Thank you, Carter and Razak. Welcome back to Bobcat Bulletin. I'm Luis Avila.
And I'm Melina Ivy Cruz. How are we feeling today, Luis?
I'm feeling wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, because we've got a variety of stories today highlighting students and life on campus.
First-generation students face difficult obstacles when applying to college and throughout their college careers. Many first-gens at Texas State find community and support through organizations like FLIP.
Yeah, I feel like this topic is always like emotional though, cause
it's so difficult.
Yeah.
My name is Ariana Cias.
My name is Michelle Vernaza. Tatiana Torres.
I think the biggest struggle is kind of getting over that stigma of you're like automatically put behind, or you automatically have all these struggles, and technically you do, but I think just getting over those struggles, overcoming them, and not becoming necessarily a statistic.
I think it's being like a first-gen student is like really impressive, and it's like an honor kind of like, because not everyone, like kids that come from parents that like graduated college, got their master's or even PhD, like they really have like a big advantage, because like they could have helped, their parents could have helped them with like scholarships, applications, like FAFSA, whatever. But being a first-gen student, like your parents, it's not that they don't want to help you, it's that they literally can't help you. Like they don't know They help you with like the taxes portion of FAFSA, but that's it. Like you have to, they tell you like do it yourself.
With my parents, they only have high school degrees, which is like fine, and they've made a great living raising me and my 3 siblings. But I think they expected us to go because from the get-go, it was like expected of me to go to college and get a degree, but with none of the resources or the know-how of how to go about doing that. Their whole thought, our whole lives was like they're gonna be better than us, and so that's the next step, is us getting a higher education and getting a better job and living a better life than they gave us.
One hidden gem of Texas State is Alkek 1, conveniently located on the first floor of the Alkek Library. Alkek 1 is home for innovation that allows all students to take advantage of a variety of tools and technologies. The design space has high-tech computers with software to create 2D and 3D animation, motion graphics, video editing, game design, and special effects. The Geospace houses an interactive globe to allow students to visualize data. The Immersion Studio gives students the chance to experience the world of VR. Equipment offered in the studio, like the Oculus, gives students a first-hand virtual reality experience with a variety of games and an immersive atmosphere to cultivate creativity. Alkek 1 also provides private studio rooms for video and audio content creation. The rooms have instruments, sound mixing, and editing equipment. The Makerspace provides a selection of 3D printers, laser cutters, embroidery, sewing machines, and more. Students and faculty have the ability to sign up for courses that teach them how to properly use these machines. Workshops are also provided for Texas State students, faculty, and staff to help develop their professional skills. These include introduction to video editing, building your brand, and so much more. For more information regarding Alkek 1 hours and education courses, visit library.txstate.edu. Texas State is also home to many animals. Braden is here to find them all in this Texas State safari.
What's up, guys? My name's Braden. Today we're going on a safari. As most of you know, there's a lot of awesome animals and critters on campus, so I thought what better idea would it be than to just, find them for a video. Before we get started, one more thing. I feel like that's more appropriate. Let's go look for some animals. Here we have some vultures. I'm like David Attenborough right now. Look at that shot. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a squirrel. Check this out. Make a wish. Ta-da.
Wildlife aren't the only creatures on campus, though. Samantha Pennell educates us over some of the peculiar experiences of the untamed Texas State student.
San Marcos, Texas is one to a very rare life form, the Texas State student. We'll take a closer look at students in the wild. The average student starts each morning hunting down the perfect scone to pair with their caffeine addiction. These campus creatures aren't satiated for long, though, and have attempted to expand their culinary palate with cuisines from around the world. After sharing meals, they seem to share a ritualistic goodbye using their homework fingers. The students have constructed many ways to avoid their academic tasks, like playing games of physics, tickling the ivories, and sleeping. The student civilization has become so advanced that they started using automation to create new totems to remember their predecessors, and using ocular technology to practice battle scenarios. The lives of Texas State students are as remarkable as ever, and the mysteries are starting to unfold. Thank you for joining us on Students in the Wild.
The Texas State Campus Recreation Department is holding a canoe trip river cleanup Saturday, March 5th. The team will depart from Soul Park at 8 a.m. and the $15 charge covers all cleanup supplies and a lunchtime meal.
On rare sunny days in the middle of winter, our students love to catch some rays at Sewell Park.
Today we're at Sewell Park. We're just talking to some people. It's one of the very first warm days of the semester, and as you can see behind me, it's pretty packed. So we're just asking some people about the weather, how they're feeling, and what they're doing. So you enjoying this nice warm weather?
Yes, I am. It's about time. It's good, but tomorrow's going to be cold.
Yeah, I hear that.
I actually was dressed in some long sleeves and some pants this morning, and then I came home and I was like, I'm going to the river.
Yeah, it's nice to have a break after that freeze we had like 2 weeks ago, and it's going to get colder later in the week, so decided to come out on National Margarita Day.
All right.
With good weather.
What are you doing out here?
Dancing.
I just started roller skating about a week ago. I bought some skates. It was sunny today, so I thought, why not come out and skate?
What's your favorite thing about the park?
Honestly, I like how you can come here to do whatever you want, and then you can jump in the river and get revitalized by the energy, and a bunch of energy in the river. So
seeing all the people is really cool too.
Yeah. I just like coming out and playing some sand volleyball, throwing the ball, doing spike ball, frisbee, all that sort of stuff.
I like it because it's really just a social hub of people. They got people from all over San Marcos to sort of enjoy one thing, but sort of be, I don't know, it's just a really good energy, I guess.
Going in the river or playing volleyball. Yeah, volleyball's cool. And I like Sun God.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool.
Return from the break, Joseph and Ashton will regale us with stories featuring student life off campus.
Thanks, Luis and Molina. Welcome back, everyone, to Bobcat Bulletin. I'm Ashton Herman.
And I'm Joseph Esquivel. Today we're asking students about their dream pets and tasting various tacos from around San Marcos. Coffee shops are an essential part of college life. Everyone has their own favorite pit stop to make during the day. Rasika Gasti went on and off campus to ask students about their favorite coffee shops.
Going to a coffee shop and getting a nice coffee drink is a part and parcel of life for most college students. You don't believe me? Take a look yourself. How often do you drink coffee?
Every other day. I probably drink coffee I get a little glass every morning, I'm not gonna lie.
I probably drink it once a week.
Maybe once a week. Probably 4 times a week.
There are plenty of coffee options in San Marcos. They all have their own unique aesthetic, and most students have a go-to place to get their coffee. Their place of choice can depend on the flavor and strength of coffee, convenience, food, or the interior design of the coffee place. Do you have a favorite coffee place?
Yeah, Summer Moon.
God is my witness.
Yeah, I'm a Summer Moon too.
Yeah, I'm a summer mooner.
It's between Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts.
In San Marcos, I like a coffee bar on campus and students.
My favorite coffee place is Bean and Brew in San Marcos, off of 35.
What is something you like about it?
Something I like about Starbucks is that it's everywhere. There's a bunch on campus and there's a bunch all over San Marcos.
Scenery, probably. People are nice there usually. They got good prices too.
They got some nice chairs.
It's a really cute place, and it has really good food as well as really good coffee and other type of coffee drinks.
For many students, coffee shops are not just a place to buy good coffee, but also a place to relax, study, and to feel a sense of belongingness to a community. The barista of Joe's Cafe, Danielle, explains how this small off-campus coffee shop became popular among Texas State students.
It's a nice community, especially if you're not from the area, and it's right next to campus, so it's a very nice spot. It's a good way to get to know the community better, for sure. I mean, this morning especially was full. This whole place was full this morning. People come here to study all the time.
So, what's your favorite coffee place in San Marcos?
February 24th is marked as National Student Press Freedom Day. The day is a celebration of student media outlets and their contributions to their communities they serve, as well as advocate against the obstacles they face. The Bobcat Bulletin stands in support of all student media outlets facing threats of university censorship and extinction, including Texas A&M University's 129-year-old student newspaper, The Battalion. With student-run outlets ceasing operations across the country, it's time to raise awareness and speak up. The work student newsrooms do matter.
San Marcos has many great places to get quality tacos in town. Harrison Montoya and Zeke Sanchez go around town and try out taco places like Toma Tacos and Santi's Tacos. Let's see what Harrison and Zeke thought about them.
Hey guys, my name's Harrison. I'm here with Zeke, the official Texas State taco tester. We're going to be checking out 3 local taco stops here in San Marcos, so follow us.
Welcome to Bobcat Quickie, home of the steak fajita taco, which is what we're going to be trying today. This is it. This is it. This is where you go to get a good taco. Maybe it's just spot number 1, but something about it is what I need. It's what I want. We're back at spot number 2, the famous Toma Taco, and we're going to be devouring this Taco El Rey. Man. Oh, they weren't lying. That lime sneaks up on you. Ooh. So Zeke, what do you think about this taco?
Puts a smile on my face.
You heard it here.
Our last stop on our taco triathlon was Santi's Tacos, also on Pat Garrison and South LBJ Street. So we're going to go ahead and give these guys a bite. We got the barbacoa tacos. Those were really good. I did like the use of the avocado and the queso fresco. What do you guys say, Zeke?
Puts a smile on my face.
There you have it. Puts a smile on Zeke's face. The moment you've all been waiting for is the rankings here. I'm gonna have to go with, they were all pretty much 10 out of 10. They all had their ups and downs, but they were all really good. What do you got to say, the official taco tester of Texas State?
For me, it's got to be Toma Taco, number 1. The lime that they added to it was just perfection. Number 2, Bobcat Quickie, because it was a big taco. And Santi's, again, just smaller tacos. Ranked number 3 for them.
Wow, tough scene out here for Santi's Tacos, but congratulations, Toma Taco.
Do you like RuPaul's Drag Race? Well, season 14 contestant Willow Pill is coming to San Marcos. Willow will be performing at Stonewall Warehouse on April 16th. Tickets are $20 and available now on Stonewall's Instagram. A meet and greet is also available for purchase. Anyone 18 or older can attend, but for those under 21, there is a $10 cover charge. There are a limited number of tables, so purchase tickets fast. Come out and show Wilson how San Marcos parties.
Students often get their first pets in college, those pets largely being dogs or cats. But what if college students could have any pet they wanted? We asked Texas State students what animal they could have and why. Let's see what they said.
Okay, my ideal pet would be a sugar glider because they're small and they're funny and they just kind of hop around. And they just seem like good pals. You can take them anywhere.
I guess a tiger because they're like wild, I guess. I don't know, they're pretty cool. Not really a specific reason, I just like them, I guess. I don't know.
My favorite animal, period, is a raccoon. I know that it's a terrible idea to keep a raccoon as a pet because they get awful, but I love their hands. They act so much like people to me, but also like cats. So it's the weird combo of like a very weird cat friend, but very circular.
I would say a Queensland Blue Heeler because they're a very loyal breed of dogs, and I've already had one before, and they kind of just follow you around, and they don't like attack you like cats, because I have one of those now, and sometimes we get into it.
I would want a bird, specifically a pigeon, so I can train it under me to fetch things for me. That is my ideal pet.
I guess my ideal pet would be a dolphin, because you could watch it swim around, do cool shit.
Okay, I think my ideal pet would be like a bear that has like a golden retriever personality. So it'd be like I can hug him or her, But nice, big, and fluffy, and then I get to curl up with him at night. It'd be the best. And then it'd like lick me like a dog. That's so weird, but yeah, that's what my answer would be.
I would definitely say a golden doodle or a long-haired dachshund, just because they're so freaking adorable and they're both so cuddly, and yeah, who doesn't want a cute dog?
Tiger.
And a bear.
Why tiger?
Very dangerous decisions.
You can't really fit those in an apartment.
No, not at all.
And to be fair, the bear wouldn't attack you. We have the prerequisite of it being like a dog, but nothing was said about the tiger.
Nothing.
Nothing was said about the tiger. That could eat you.
I think I'd go with the safer option, like a penguin, which conveniently could fit in an apartment.
It very well could fit, and it could be a butler. It has a suit.
Exactly.
Such a professional gentleman. Well, that's all we have for this week. Thanks for catching up with us. I'm Ashton Herman.
And I'm Joseph Esquivel. Have a good weekend, and thanks for tuning in.